my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. Today is day 27 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. It is Saturday morning, and it's kind of early. So let's get started and get on the way with this. We are getting down to the nitty gritty. Okie doke. We've only got 4 cards left. Let's pick the queen because you know what? I'm feeling like a queen today. Okay. Let's do that one because it's an odd one. We're getting down on the elements where we're going to have to recycle to the other ones. We've finally almost gone through all of them. That means there's at least 60 of them. Let's use that queen. Okie doke. Let's see what we've got. Let's zoom in. Okie doke. Ooh. The color is locker door. That's interesting. Okay. The action is dab. Every time I see that, I think of dab, dab. No. The element is a magazine clipping. We did that yesterday. And the make is a hidden pocket. We need to disguise a pocket. Okie doke. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's pull our trusty little... Oh wait, where's the purple kit? Yeah. What did I do with the purple kit? I know I printed it. You know what? I think I might have put it in the drawer where it belongs, actually. Imagine that. Purple. Here we go. I feel like a woman. There should be a rusty grindy. I don't know. I'm a little bit quiet this morning because, you know, somebody left a comment on my kit that was kind of a backhanded compliment, I felt like. And I just don't understand the point. Like, you know, if you don't like what I do, then just leave me alone. And that's pretty much the way I feel about it. Let's use this one. I kind of feel like grungy. Like if I don't like what somebody does, I don't go out of my way to leave them a compliment or a comment about it. And I get that it's part of the whole YouTube thing. And I can take it from a stranger, but when it's not from a stranger, then I'm like, really? You really just had to say that? Thanks so much. I love you too. I'm like over it with some people. For reals. Tired of the politics of it all, trying to keep up with all that. I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to do my thing. And if you like it, great, hang out with me. And if you don't, move on. And that's pretty much the way I feel about it at this point. because I am tired of it. And I enjoy creating, and it's kind of like killing my vibe. You know what I mean? Which is their intent, I'm sure. No, their intent is, oh, their intent is they're against AI. That's what their intent is. And that's fine if you are against AI. But I'm not good at drawing. But I still have a creative mind. Like, there's still things that I want to create. And when you use an AI, I am very meticulous, and I have a very clear idea of what I want. And I have to work very hard to get it to create the picture that's inside my head. It doesn't just automatically know. And I have to think of the idea to begin with. So it's still, I know that some people are against it, but it's, get with the times. That's the way I feel about it. And if you got a problem with it, then just keep it to yourself, for crying out loud. Because I'm about sick of it, to be quite honest. And it's not like I charge a ton of money for my kits either. I mean, I'm practically giving them away. So, I don't know. It just irritates me. Some people, I just feel like, are unhappy, and so they need to try to make others unhappy. And I'm not buying into what you're selling. That's for sure. You know what? Did I take part of that off? I think I did, but I need to take more off. I have glitter all over my hands because I was using that mica powder yesterday, and then I just picked the pages up to see. Oh, well, you didn't see me using the mica powder, but anyways, I was using mica powder yesterday, and I picked them up this morning to see if they had dried overnight, which they had. Now they're ready for me to play with them. Okay, I have an idea about this. What if we cut this here? I want to make like a pocket. But I feel like we would have to reinforce the bottom part of this. Or maybe let's just reinforce the whole page. Let's just reinforce the whole page. Why are we being stingy? Just reinforce the whole thing. And this is, grocery bag. And, I have a ton of these grocery bags. But, because in Walmart, when you sign up for the In-Home Plus thing, they deliver them to you in really nice paper grocery bags. But you do end up having a ton of them. So they've decided to start doing them in recyclable bags. And then the next time they come, you just put the bags out where they normally leave your groceries, and they take them and then reuse them. So that's actually a pretty cool idea. I'm really happy about that, because I do have so many bags, and I do try to use them. I cut them up and, cut them into 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper so that I can use them for this, which I do use these a lot. I use the other pieces to make baskets. I do use them, but you can only use so many. And then, that's not exactly straight. Okay. We'll get it cut. How we need to get it cut. Okay. But anyways, I just thought I would kind of tell you about that, because I think that's kind of a cool thing that they're doing. You know, save the planet type of thing. I mean, paper's better than plastic, for sure. And they never bring me plastic anymore. The only time they do is if I can't use the in-home and I have to use the regular delivery because I need it quicker or something. Then I get them. But, okay, let's see. I want a hidden pocket. Wait, what are we doing here? Locker door, dab, magazine clipping, and hidden pocket. Okay. I think I want to cut this so that it's just hinged. Let's see if we can do it freehand. Hopefully we can. Let's see. I want to hinge it like right there. So let's try to cut this. I've been trying to get back to basics with creating. I'm trying to create in a more playful way. Oh, that's kind of tearing that because it's wet from the glue. Lovely. We don't want it to do that. Okay. Let's see. We started out there. Let's end like here. Okay. That'll hinge like a door. So it'll open and close. Little secret door. Secret pocket. And then we'll make it so that we can slide something in there, which makes it a pocket. Right? Okay. We'll do that. So that takes care of hidden pocket and locker. We need magazine. I feel like we need a people again. It's so funny that we use magazine over here and I did go through those yesterday. These are people. Yeah. I did go through them, and after I got done filming with you guys, and I separated them, like the larger ones, and then there's music, ones that are like doing something. These are like cowboy ones. These are just smaller regular people. Then these I already had separated. I think these are kind of just like miscellaneous. These are science-y type people, and then there's and this one is like tags and things like that. So I feel like we should use one of these big people. I want them facing that way. I don't know, these guys might be too big. She might work. It's not. I actually think I like him better because I feel like if we back him, we can kind of use this to keep that closed and hidden and hide the fact that it's a opening. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put these guys away. Okay. Let's back him. Do. You know me, I gotta have my rant every day. It's Saturday, it's a pretty day, it's football day. College football. I'm gonna make Sloppy Joes for dinner. You know, do you ever have the problem that, are your kids picky eaters? Like, my kids aren't terribly picky, but it seems like I can only make one of them happy at a time. So, Sophie and I love Sloppy Joes. I am not a picky eater, by the way. If you look at me, you would know that. So we love Sloppy Joes. My son, on the other hand, not so much. It's not like his thing. He doesn't really care for it. So I will make her happy today, but not him. So there's that. I can never make everybody happy. There's very few meals that they both love. So it's like I just conform to the fact that one of them's going to be happy and the other one's not. And that they're not going to starve. They'll be all right. So, okay. All right. So we'll put him there. So that takes care of magazine clipping. Dab. Let's close that before we cut ourselves, because that would be a disaster. Okay. Let's see. I think, what kind of pocket are we going to make for in here? I almost feel like somebody needs to be peeking out. That would be so funny. I know what we'll do. This is just the kind of mood I'm in today. We could use him. Oh, he could be a raccoon. Let's use a raccoon. A raccoon would be in a storm cellar. Let's do that. A raccoon. There's an onion. Oh, there's an alligator. Maybe we'll put the alligator. That's water. Yeah, let's use the alligator. There's all kinds of... Oh, wait, here's a frog. Maybe this one would be better. Because it's smaller. Let's use that one. He's like, hello? I made a bunch of cards for my daughter to give to people that she worked with. And so I had gotten these characters off of an Etsy shop to use for that purpose. It's for her to give to people that she worked with. You know, sometimes it's hard to find, like, you know, fun cards for people that you work with. And it's good to give them cards. birthday cards and things like that. Oh my gosh, what have I got going on here? Oh wait, we could use this. Now we got to figure out what shape we're going to make it. It almost needs to be... I think it needs to have like a round top. Okay, so it can't be any longer than, let's say, let's put it to here. So it can't be any longer than that. And it can't really be any wider than that. Okay, so let's cut that. And then we'll work on it. There. And there. Okay. It would be easier if this was curved. Okay, well let's give these a big curve there, which will make it easier to fit in. I feel like it needs to have a tab. Maybe we give it a round tab. Do I have any extra that's big enough? Do not. Let's see what we got. What we got in our little trusty drawer here. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love that. Well, I mean, I guess we could use a whale tail. Let's use a small whale tail. You hear my seat? This definitely is going to have to be colored, though. Let's make it purple. Watch, we're about to dab. Do we have a purple one? Yep, we do. And here's purple. And let's just do this. And we're going to dab ink on it. There we go. And we're going to make it purple. All right. And let's do this. Gotta love it. Okay, wait, let's curve this top as well. And let's go around it. Okay. That. And let's use this on this. So it's not so starch white, because you know, we're not crazy about that. Okay. You know what? We should have... Whoops. Oh, goodness. Well... Let me grab the purple again. Okay. There we go. We'll get the rest of those later, because they fell on the floor and I don't feel like getting them right now. Okay. So we've got that. Got that. That's going to slide in there. And this is going to go on top. Okay. So that we can grab that out of there. Okay. Let's dance. Okay. We're going to glue this. And then we're gonna do it just here to give us some leeway there. Okay. Okay. All right. That's gonna slide in there to right there. And we're gonna put this little dude should he be poking that way or this way? No, he needs to be poking this way. Okay. Let's get him down. I love it. And then this is going to go over here, and it's going to keep that shut. Actually, let's use this kind of glue. Alright, so from here to here, this part here, we don't want any glue on. We just want it here. Okay. Boo. I love it. It definitely is hidden. Okay. We need a word for him. He needs a word. Let's see what word we've got for him today. Places to stay? That would be kind of funny, actually. Getting around. Work life. Sometimes it'd be in the gutter. Okay. All roads lead now. Shopping. Things to do. No. Disconnect from daily life. Reconnect with the wild. The wild, wild west. Life on the ranch. Ooh, discover. Discover might be alright. Wish it was bigger though. Dream bigger. The only. Even after 52 million years, it never gets old. Go beyond. That one might work. That's like any big words I just would cut out, because you never know what you can take and make them into, right? That nightlife, that might be funny. Discover a gateway to history and hospitality. Journey would be okay. Let's see. Rome, that one might be okay too. There's another adventure. There's a purple explorer. All right, we should be able, we've got plenty of ones here. Let's figure out which one of these we want to use. Okay, okay, so work life, probably not. Rome is good. Go beyond doesn't really go. Discover, I like. Places to stay is funny, but getting around, no, I kind of like. Maybe we do explore. Because if we do that, then it will get people to try to find our little hidden treasure here. Okay, let's just use this. Hey, we've still got our microphone on. That's amazing in itself. I keep checking it, hoping that it hasn't turned itself off. I think I was hitting it. I did move it up a bit so that I didn't accidentally hit it. Okay. Explore. Yeah, let's just put it there. Explore. Okay. We've got to take this out for a minute because we need to write these on the back. Oh my goodness. We've got quite the mess here. All right. Oh. Something's going on. All right. The element was magazine clipping. The action was dab. The make was hidden pocket. And the color was a locker door. And you know, school lockers are any color. There are all kinds of colors. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So locker door was the color we used. Purple. Let's scooch you up. There you go. Can you see better now? Yeah. Okay, so that was that. Hidden pocket. We created a little hidden door for our little, and turned it into a pocket. So we did that. Dab. We dabbed around the whale tail tab to make it a purple color so it matched. And magazine clipping, we used Explore, and we also used this nice handsome dude that came from a catalog, magazine catalog, whatever. And that's that. We're done. We've done it. Woohoo! Yay! All right, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. If you are participating in Dear Prompt, please make sure to use the hashtag DearPromptHPC for Happy Place Crafting. Also, I think Monday I will be releasing October's words. And don't forget that in October, the journal that I make is number one going to be fall Halloween themed. Number two, we're going to use an additional prompt from Inktober. And we're going to try to work those in as well. And I don't know. I think that's about it. Oh, I wanted to show you something that I made. Look, this is a napkin that I podged onto a snack cake box. And you know, I've been doing these and I've been taking pages out, and I have a whole stack of pages, and like, what am I going to do with them? So, and I need something to store ephemera ideas in. I need an ephemera idea book. And so, look at this. Isn't that crazy? I just love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. I've been trying to, that's what I said, I've been trying to play and be a little bit more whimsical. Look, I created her. See, I put her template. I made a template of her and put her in there so that if I'm looking, see, isn't she cute? A little paper doll fairy. Isn't she cute? She's just so cute. And I drew her. just too cute. Anyways, oh, we could put her hand there. So I just glued 2 pieces together and made little pockets. And I figured I can fill this book up with different ephemera ideas because I want to be able to put stuff in Happy Mail. And sometimes, you know, my old brain forgets what I've made. So I thought having a book like that, and this was just reusing things that I already had. And it doesn't have to be fancy. And with a lined paper, I can write on it, you know, like, this is what I did, or, you know. So, anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. And that's it for me today. Nice little extra tidbit at the end. Did I already say, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy and we get to make really cool friends and things? And I think that's it today. I think that's it. All right. Have a great Saturday. Hopefully I didn't keep you too long. And I will see you next time. Ta-da!